How old was Sara when she passed away, Bechor? 127. Says Rashi, why the Torah says she was 100 years old, and 20 years old, and 7 years old. Say she was 127 years old. Who talks like this?
Bring another one. Come on.
Says Rashi, בכל אומר לך שכל אחד נדרש לעצמו. When she was 100 years old, 100 years old, she was equal to a lady that she's 20 years old. Bechor, do you want your wife to be at 100 years old like at 20 years old?
Yes.
But what do you think? For what purpose you think, Bechor? What's the reason you thinking you want her to be at 100 years old like at 20 years old?
Why?
Why? So Rashi says, you know what Sarah was for at 100 years old? She was without any sins at the age of 100.
Wow.
As she had the same status at the age of 20. How careful she was not to hurt her husband, not to hurt people. She was 100% clean. And why 20 and 7? It says at the age of 100, and she looked like she had no sins like a lady at the age of 20. At the age of 20, she was so pure, like a girl at the age of 7.
So why the Torah said
at the age of 20, a lady is beautiful in a way that a person wants to sleep with her.
Yes.
It's a beauty that is for чтобы с ней спать. Same lid, you look at the girl at 7 years old, beautiful girl. You don't desire to sleep with her. It's a beauty that is pure. Чистый beauty. Sarah at the age of 20 had beauty that you look at her and says, kukla, but not in a way that I want to sleep with her. Yes. In a way that she was so beautiful, pure beauty. That's what Sarah meant.
Yeah, but how come the Torah said that when she tzachaka, she wrote like a sin? הקדוש ברוך הוא אמר לו, למה צחקה? אז עדיין יש פה איזה סוג של...
Chayei Sara, any mistake you can do in life, you can also do tshuva for it. So who told you that she didn't do tshuva? Continue Rashi and says, Chayei Sara, both of her lives of Sarah. Yaakov, what's his name? Bechor? Why it says both lives of Sarah? Sarah had 2 lives or 1 life?
2.
Torah says, Chayei Sara, 2 lives of Sarah.
Here and upstairs,
Huh? So look what Rashi says. Rashi says, before you become a mother, it's one type of life. After you become a mother, it's a different type of life. Now, which one was more difficult for Sarah? Before she had a child or after she had the child?
Before she had a child.
90 years she's waiting for a child. At the age of 127, she passed away. 37 years she had a child. Когда ей больше больно было в жизни, Бехор? Когда больше лучше было в жизни? With the child or without the child? How can you know? What would you say? With a child or without a child?
For woman?
No, Sara.
Sarah, amen.
Sarah, what's the question?
At 90 years old.
At 90 years old, she gets pregnant.
Yeah.
She gave birth. Until 127 years old, she lived with her son,
Yeah.
Yitzchak.
Yes.
After that, she passed away.
Yeah.
37 years she was with Yitzchak. When she had a better life, says Rashi, before she had a child or after she had a child?
After for sure.
Says Rashi, both of them were the same in her eyes. Bechor, how can a lady 90 years old waiting 90 years waiting for a child? Is nice shota? I told you that I had a relative 8 years, she doesn't have children. You know what it is? 8 years, Bechor. Hashem should bless her, Be'ezat Hashem, to have a child this year. 8 years, no kids.
Wow.
Ты знаешь, как это больно? Очень больно.
Как вы сказали,
How could she be normal? Imagine tomorrow, Be'ezat Hashem, she got pregnant, she gave a birth.
At the same level.
Would she be the same happy before having the child or after having the same happiness? She will be happier when she had a child. Says Rashi, when Sarah didn't have child, she was exactly the same life, same happiness. I have the best life. У тебя детей нету, на тебя все смеются. How do you have good life? I have God in my life. When you have God in your life, Bechor, all the problems that you're lacking in life, недостатки какие-то, you don't have a problem. Because you understand that's a plan from Hashem. So the plan is that I'm going to have Sara says, at the age of 90, will be at the age of 90. She gave birth. Sure, the same Radhas I had before also. A person trying to open a business. Mr. Mashiach. He's trying to open a business. He's calling all the vendors, all the clients, all these things. He's trying to make it. He's investing $2, $3, $4, $500,000 into the business. He's stressful. Year into the business, 2 years into the business. Rabbi Chimesho. Rabotai, after 2 years, the business picked up. Baruch Hashem, the guy is making millions. Is it the same happiness before the 2 years came? Or after the 2 years, he's making revenue, he's making a lot of money. Where is he happier?
After, of course.
After the business already established, cliente уже идут, vendors coming, everybody making over here sales, and he's making a lot of money. Cash flows. When is he happier, Mr. Malay? You know what the answer would be? If he believes Hashem, he's supposed to be happy the same level as he was struggling for 2 years, or at the same he made the money after the 2 years. Same happiness is supposed to be. A person trying to marry his child. Rabbi, Rabbi, when is he going to get married? When is she going to get married? Baruch Hashem, his son, his daughter got married. Sha'at Tova, Baruch came out of all the problems, all these things. She got married, he got married, everybody happy. The father and the mother of this child supposed to be happy more when they got married? Huh? Baruch Hashem, Amin Rozo Didim, Rabbi. Nachon or no?
Yes.
Says Rashi, you live life in the wrong way. You're not supposed to be happy in life only whenever the successful situation came about in your life. We're supposed to be happy, learn from Sara Imenu. That 90 years she's waiting for a child and she's 100% happy. You hear this, Bechol? Can we live life like that? Huh? Can we live life like that? Your children going to college, Bechol. You're going to college. Your kids go to college. День и ночь они учатся, стресс, то, все. 5, 6, 7, 10 years they are under stress. Деньги платишь туда, туда, лишь бы, чтобы они выучились. They finish college, Bechor, получили свой диплом. Are you happy when they're going through the process of the college? More, or are you happy whenever they brought home diploma? When are you happier?
Process.
It's called process, no?
Says Rashi, you have to be happy the same way before the diploma and after the diploma. Because in both situations, who run the situations? Hashem is running the situation before the diploma, and Hashem is going to continue to run the situation after the diploma. That's Rabotai, how was Sara. У нее эмуна в Бога было никогда у меня добро есть, я верю, а когда нету, я в депрессии сижу. Я всегда радуюсь, потому что у меня есть вера, у меня есть Бог. Rashi says, "Kulan shavin letova." Both of our life, before the child and after the child, it's 2 stages of life. The Torah пишет "Shte Chayei Sara." У нее два жизни было. And both of them are equal. This is unbelievable way of living life.
So why would it say two different lives?
It's 2 different lives.
Okay.
Being a single girl, not single, no children, and after that becoming a mother. I don't need to tell you that a parent life is different than a not parent life. You, Baruch Hashem, became a parent a few times already. You know what I'm talking about. Huh? Avraham, yeah. Avraham был у Агар, дети, but also he had a long, and after many years, the kids. What's the problem? Huh? What's the problem with Mila? What's the problem? When you're gonna be holy like Avraham Avinu, then we will talk about.
Она разрешение ему дала.
Если тебе жена разрешит. Да.
Жениться не делает, вот Джонни Халви, не делает. Жениться.
Жениться.
Тора пишет, женился.
Ты должен equally содержать две семьи одинаково. Yes. Yes.
Afford? Yaakov, afford financial. No, I didn't say guno. Shmo guftet guno. I didn't say guno.
No, you can do it.
Мой гранд-фадер, он легально две жены имел.
Ana. Grandfather. Бухаре.
По-еврейски он имел.
Самарканд.
По-еврейски или как?
По-еврейски.
Да.
Разрешали, да? Вот, можешь,
I didn't say no. I said if you're going to have holy mind,
Должен
that
все сделать, все сделать.
you're doing it for the proper reasons. Я справку дадим, який Машех подпишет.
Скажите ему одну полноценную еще.
בקריית ארבע, על שם, why is it called the city of ארבע, קריית ארבע? על שם ארבעה ענקים שהיו שם. Because over there was 4 giants. ששי, תלמי ואביהן. Who was buried today, you know, in Israel, there's a place called Hebron. все были, да? Hebron. Unfortunately, a lot of that place is occupied by Arabs. For Jews to go to that city, our forefathers over there, Abraham, Yitzchak, Yaakov, we need to have permission from the army to walk with us. Arujami, we have to go. Army goes on the front, and the people can come over there. If the Arabs allow, go, Kafkunet. Это наша земля, наше место. The Arabs have to allow us to go in.
Сейчас, наверное, сейчас Трамп пришел, сейчас там
Ну, Безат Ашем, кто знает.
Такого нету, любой пойдет.
Хеврон?
Я был там.
Мои казаны есть.
I didn't say no. Спокойно не. Они ездят. Надо с армией пройти. Gaza?
Да, не газа.
No, I don't think you're going into Gaza.
Хеврон это другое.
Kitzur, listen to this.
Ари там был тоже.
Why is it called Kiryat Arba? Rabbi Say. Why is it called Kiryat Arba? It says there was 4 giants over there. One called Ahiman, Sheshai, Talmai, and their father. 4 giants. He doesn't say, he says, and their father. That's the reason why this city is called Kiryat Arba, because there were 4 huge, very big people, giants. And the second answer says Rashi, Davar Acher.